Look at these wooden wardrobes. They look pretty awesome, right? But what about the person behind them? After months of hard work, Kasper has successfully finished a project. He should be satisfied. Rest a little, take care of his body, and think about his needs. But no, we have to immediately start working on new projects if we want to survive, if we don't want to be replaced. Increase performance, be useful, be competitive, be hyper-productive, hyper! And it doesn't stop in a workplace. We became so detached from ourselves that we need to consume and fill up with tons of useless information all the time. Information age brought us some cool stuff, but also enslaved us. ADHD diagnoses of children and adults are increasing drastically, not to even mention stress-related diseases. It looks like this craziness will never stop. This is why we need to create time for ourselves in between.
Every object that we hold is associated with some activity that we automatically start to do. I believe we need an object that reminds us to do nothing and just breathe a little. A lot of good can come out of a few minutes just listening to yourself. Close your eyes. Breathe. Feel yourself in the moment of here and now.
Hi! I wanted to design an elegant stress reliever that quietly stands on your desk as a totem, reminding you to take time for a very important person. You! After some research, I discovered that the simple chicken egg has an ideal shape that perfectly fits in a palm. The tip was modified so it allows a gentle, relaxing massage. So I made the Zen Egg out of warm and sensuous material that feels good to touch, and it has a pleasant smell. The eggs are carved out of precisely selected, high-quality wood. They are carefully coated with the finest natural oils to ensure a long lifespan. I implemented the weight system at the base, so Zen Egg is able to stand on its own. Look at it. It's adorable. When it comes to a full stop, it describes a moment of serenity and balance. Each piece has a unique wooden texture, so every Zen Egg is an individual. So here I'm turning to you, my fellow Kickstarters. Zen Egg needs at least 190 eggs backed to start the production of the first batch. Back it if you like it. Even if you won't, still remember to breathe and take time for yourself.
So this is the bulb that has actually been up to space and passed the drop test from 100,000 feet back to Earth. The world is switching to LED, but LEDs are kind of pretty horrible at the moment.
Doing products with light bulbs, we've experienced and noticed that the light that we want is not really what we can find in the market. Lighting has a really big role in how we feel, and recreating this filament with this new design that sort of characterizes fire, at the same time creates something that is also energy efficient. And that's really where the idea of ARC came out.
Before we started Flyte, we used to send things up into space. Now that we've got into making crazy levitating light bulbs, we thought we want to send something from Flyte up into space.
The idea of nature and lightness, and it kind of fit perfectly with the idea of our launch. So we went in the middle of nowhere in one of the darkest days of the year. It's freezing here. It's one of the coldest and darkest places to be. We're going to set a light bulb free by putting it on a near-space balloon.
We've done a few film shoots here at Flyte, and we have never done anything where you spend weeks preparing, but as soon as you let go, you can't do anything.
A lot of preparation is necessary, timing is critical. It's about 95% planning and 5% execution.
Every little angle of the cameras, every little sensor, everything has to be perfect. There is no adjustment afterwards.
Calculations were correct.
We managed to pull it off. Then we had the challenge of actually finding it. And after 3 or 4 hours, we didn't get any communication from our rig.
We had a problem with the GPS transponder. We think it's because of the extreme cold. It's -60 up there.
That's when our team sort of gave up on the idea of ever recovering it again. But the next day, we got a call from a local ice fisherman.
Is this Tommy? An ice fisherman found it the next morning in the middle of nowhere.
So it was a really nice, interesting mix of randomness and human kindness that brought this whole project together. We all know the advantages of having LED lights. It's in our homes, in our offices, everywhere. But the thing is that with this advancement, we forgot about one important factor, is that LEDs, to be appreciated, they must also look nice.
We want to make an affordable version, one that can hang in bars and cafes and homes all around the world.
Our LEDs last 30,000 light hours, so that's 14 years, 6 hours a day. So if they're going to be lasting a long time, they might as well look really nice.
We're working with one of the best manufacturers in the world, but nevertheless, we still need your help.
With your support on this journey, we could really bring this product to life and set the light bulb free.
So this is the actual light bulb that's been up to space. As much as we'd love to keep it, we do plan on letting one lucky backer take it home. So if you're into the idea of having something in your home or business that has been into the stratosphere, this might be the pledge level for you. Thank you.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my head.